Gimme. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Stay Nation with your boy Stay for another brand new Apex Legends video. Super excited today. Yes, I know that's a little choke, a little bit rough on the lyric side of things. Okay, not lyrics, sorry, the vocal side of things. But don't go hating on me in the comment section below. What I do want you guys to comment is, how are you guys enjoying Apex Legends after the brand new 1.1.1 update that just came to the game? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's been a bunch of new balance changes that came to Apex. So if you want to know what's up, I did already make a video regarding the patch notes, and that'll be up in the cards and down in the description below for you guys to go check out and get yourself up to speed with Apex. But now, what are we specifically going to be taking a look at today? Well, the Tick Boys, okay? The Tick Boys got a major buff in this update. They got the 10% damage reduction. And who I really want to focus on today is Gibraltar. He also got a nice buff to his passive ability, all right? That Gibby shield you always see him throw up when he's firing at you, that got increased from 50 HP to 75 HP. That is sick. This puts Gibraltar in a whole new realm of health than any other legend in this game. He seriously doesn't even compare. It puts him on another tier. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. We're going to be discussing, is Gibraltar overpowered? Did it just like help him out a little bit, or is he still straight up trash? These are the questions I have. These are the questions I will answer for you today. I did a lot of research going into today's video, man. I did a lot of testing. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, man, please make sure you drop a like down below. And speaking of subscribing, man, I found out that up to 80% of you guys who watch me right now, man, 80%, that is a huge number, aren't even subscribed. That means a ton of you guys are coming back to my channel and watching the videos but aren't hitting that sub button, man. So if you guys do enjoy, once again, before you head on out of here today, just make sure you consider hitting it, and it will really make the difference for my channel. So let's get on into it. The first thing I want to browse into and really compare for you guys is Gibraltar's health levels before the update and after the buff. So after the update, what do they look like with the new perk that's been added onto him and his Gibby shield? So when I talk about Gibraltar's health levels in this portion of the video, this is going to be in respect to that all bullets are hitting his Gibby shield, his passive ability, because that's going to be stacked onto his HP. So before the update, he had a total of 150 HP, 100 health, 50 Gibby shield, and 0 shield. So that's with no shield, okay? But now after the update with no shield, he has a total of 175 HP. He's got 100 health, 75 Gibby shield, and still no body shield. So that's going to do it for his health levels. As you guys can see, it's going to go up 25 HP each shield level. So now taking a look at his gray body shield levels, he had 200 HP before the update, 225 after the update. Blue body shield, 225 before the update, and after the update, he's got 250 HP to work with. Lastly, with a purple body shield, before the update he had 250 HP, but now after the update he now has 275 HP to work with. So as you guys can see, there is a pretty significant difference in HP levels. 275 HP with a purple body shield is almost 2 purple body shields. It's quite hefty, but this isn't where things get significant. This isn't like the biggest part of why I think Gibraltar's new buff is pretty dangerous. It's because he got that Fortify perk on top of this, which provides 10% damage reduction. So I've chosen 3 of what I feel are the community's favorite weapons. You know, we got the Wingman, we got the R99 and R301 we're going to be taking a look at and talking about today. But when I do talk about the damage profiles of these guns before and after the update, when shooting at Gibraltar and his passive ability shield, I want you guys to know that all of this is with the base magazine size. So we're gonna get into the Wingman first, and before the update, the Wingman, well, now it only has 4 bullets, so I'm just gonna say 4 bullets before the update as well. 4 bullets at 45 damage would deal a total of 180 damage towards Gibraltar, okay? This would have been enough to kill Gibraltar before the update, because 180 damage will kill him with no shield. But now after the update, okay, with the 10% damage reduction to all damage taken, this is going to drop each bullet damage down to only 40.5 damage instead of 45 damage on the Wingman if you're hitting Gibraltar and his shield. So this is now at 4 bullets only going to deal a total of 162 damage. This is not enough to kill Gibraltar with no shield. You can land all 4 of your wingman shots on a Gibraltar's body in that shield, and after the update you're not going to kill him, so you're going to be forced to reload once. That is mind-blowing. Now if you only hit 2 of those shots, you reload, only hit 2 more, again reload. Like, you're into your 3rd magazine here and you still haven't killed Gibraltar. Kind of crazy. But now getting into the R99, which is the second weapon I took a look at, okay, it normally deals 12 damage. Okay, this would have been before the update, shooting at Gibraltar, and with a magazine size of 18, landing your entire magazine, every single bullet, you would have landed 216 damage. So this could kill Gibraltar before the update if he had a regular gray body shield on him. This would completely wipe him out and knock him. But now after the update, with this 10% damage reduction, he's now, like, the R99's damage has now been knocked down to only 10.8 damage per bullet. With a magazine size of 18, hitting all of your bullets at 10.8 damage, you're now only going to deal 194.4 damage instead of 216. This won't kill Gibraltar with a gray body shield. You can land every single shot and it will not kill Gibraltar. That is insane. Once again, this is to the body, to that passive ability shield, not to the head. But if you land all body shots, hit every bullet, you aren't going to kill him. That is crazy, man. An entire R99 magazine will not kill Gibraltar now. And if you thought things were wild there, I am still not done yet, because we got to take a look at the R301. The R301 base damage is dealing 14 before the update, okay, to a Gibraltar. Now with a magazine size of also 18, landing every single one of your shots is only going to deal 252 damage. Well, not only, that's quite a bit actually. That would be enough to kill Gibraltar with a purple shield before the update, okay? So if you land all your shots, purple Gibraltar, he's knocked. But now listen to this. This is where, like, I want to cuss, but it just gets straight up wild, okay? With the update, all your R301 bullets are only going to deal now 12.6 damage instead of the 14 damage. And with a magazine size of 18, landing every single one of your shots is only going to deal 226.8 damage. Now you're like, well, 226.8, that's still quite a bit. Well, listen to this. 226.8 damage landing all shots to Gibraltar's passive ability shield isn't even enough to kill him with a blue body shield. Never mind a purple. You can't even knock him with a blue body shield. So this is absolutely insane, guys. This was all of my testing. These were all of my results, and I seriously think it's quite mind-blowing, especially after testing that R301 rifle. So let me know, guys, does this kind of like stagger you? Does kind of like knock you back a little bit? Gibraltar, man, he's looking pretty decent out here. But I want to discuss, okay, like, to conclude things off, is he still is he overpowered, or is he still trash? And this is where you still have to keep in mind his hitbox, because his hitbox never changed, but his damage reduction did. So taking a look at a legend like Wraith, who only has a 33 centimeter squared surface area hitbox, okay, and then like put it in comparison to Gibraltar, who has a 79 centimeter squared hitbox, that's a big difference. That's 144% bigger. So you kind of have to take your pick here. What do you guys want? Do you want 10% damage resistance, or do you want a hitbox which is 144% bigger? You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are saying like, oh, the 10% damage is too overpowered, but you still have Wraith who's 144% smaller, not 10% smaller. So big things here. You guys are essentially going to have to take your pick. But if I could give you my suggestions, I have to say that Gibraltar does like have some pretty overpowered capabilities now, especially at range. I think that early game and at range, Gibraltar will tear people up with his new buffs, because size isn't really a factor when you're sniping or shooting cross map. So the fact that you're just gonna be able to take more damage than the other person, you'll probably win that gunfight. And early game as well, if you're fighting someone head on, you're simply going to have more health than them. But up close is really where Gibraltar falls under the boat. It's where he sinks into the dust, and he still isn't good because he's such a big hitbox. If you're running out of a room, Wraith, she could run out of that door and there's still plenty of room for air. Gibraltar, literally just shoot through the door and you're gonna hit a Gibraltar. So take your pick. You guys play at range, then Gibraltar can be effective. If you guys are still aggressive and play up close and personal, definitely, honestly, I don't think Gibraltar is going to do you that much better after this buff. So the last thing I really want to put out there is that his shield is good, but it's not going to be a factor all the time, okay? Like, all these stats I gave you is saying that every bullet hits Gibraltar in his passive shield, but that's not always the case. You may get shot in the back a lot of times. You guys may get shot in the side. So Gibraltar, man, big hitbox, still gonna take plenty of damage, and his shield isn't always going to play into his factor, but that 10% damage reduction will. So that is everything I have for you guys in today's video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something new, and I hopefully like help you make a decision on whether you want to main or not main Gibraltar now after this update. So drop a like, subscribe. Once again, remember the 80%. Subscribe if you guys want to see more, and I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Have a great day. Peace out.